Find the equation of the tangent to the curve f at x is equal to 3 over the cube root of x that is parallel to x plus 16y plus 3 is equal to 0. So remember that whenever we want to find the equation of a line, we need a point and we need a slope. So we need the slope of a tangent and we need a point that is on our tangent line. In this case, we actually don't need to take the derivative in order to find the slope of our line, because it says that the line is going to be parallel to x plus 16y plus 3 is equal to 0. So the slope of our tangent, we don't need to take the derivative. We just know that mt will be equal to negative 1 over 16. So why do I know it's negative 1 over 16? There's a couple of ways. One, this is a line in standard form. And if you have a line in standard form, it's ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. The slope formula is m is equal to negative a over b if you have a line in standard form. So it's negative 1, which is the a value, over 16. But you could have also went and gotten y alone. So you could have moved over the x, moved over the 3 to get y is equal to negative x minus 3, then divide by 16 on each term. And you can see again that the slope is negative 1 over 16. So I didn't need to take the derivative here in order to find out that the slope of my tangent is negative 1 over 16. But I do need to take the derivative because I don't even have an x value. In a lot of these questions we're told, oh, x is equal to this, or when y is equal to this, but I don't have that. But I do know that the slope of the tangent is negative 1 over 16, so I can sub that in for f prime and try and solve for x. So let's find the derivative of this. So f at x is equal to 3 over the cube root of x. Then, to take the derivative of this, I should obviously change it into rational exponent form and move it to the top to get 3x to the negative 1/3. So I haven't taken the derivative yet, so I won't write f prime. F prime, now I can take the derivative. I can multiply the exponent by the coefficient up front to get negative 1, and then I subtract 1 off the exponent to get negative 4/3. So now I get f prime is equal to negative 1 over x to the 4 over 3, because when I move it to the bottom, it's going to become positive. So what, again, is the point of doing that is I don't have an x value, but I do know that f prime at x, which stands for the slope of my tangent, is negative 1 over 16. So I can sub that in here. I can divide by negative 1 and flip both sides to get 16 is equal to x to the 4 over 3. To get rid of the over 3, or the exponent of 1/3 there, I can cube the other side. To get rid of the fourth, I can fourth root. But one thing you can remember that when you're solving, like, let me show you. So you can say that this is the cube root of x to the 4 is equal to 16. How do I get rid of the cube root? I would cube the other side. Then how would I get rid of the exponent 4? I would fourth root the other side. So that would be me getting x alone. X in this case, when you type this in, the fourth root of 16 is 2, and 2 cubed is 8, so you get x is equal to 8. So now I have my x value, which can help me to get my y value, which will help me to get my point, because remember, you always need a slope and a point. So to get my y value, I'll sub 8 back into the original function to get 3 over the cube root of 8. And then you get the cube root of 8 is, of course, 2, so you get 3 over 2, or 1.5 for f at 8. Now I have that my point is 8, 3 over 2. Okay. In order to finish finding the equation of the line, I have to sub that into y is equal to mx plus b and solve for b. So I get 3 over 2 is equal to negative 1 over 16 times x, which is 8. And then I get plus b. 3 over 2 is equal to negative 1 over 16 times 8 is negative 1/2 plus b. I move that to the other side by adding, and I would get 2. So therefore, the equation of my line is negative 1 over 16x plus 2.